Hey you guys, so I just wanted to encourage you of something. People are hurting. Now, they may not even realize that they're hurting, but we can conclude a few things. It's not our nature to attack each other. It's not. You may have heard that is our nature, that we're naturally bad, and that it is our nature to chew up and spit out whoever's in our path. But that's not the reality. We were designed, we were birthed, and we exist with a nature that is good. Anything outside of that is not our nature. It's not our natural reaction. Now, I'm not talking based on environment. Based on environment, oh my gosh, we live in a society where people are disposable, hearts don't matter, feelings don't matter, and connections are easily, severable. Is that a good word? I don't even know if it is a word. Environmentally, we've been taught to attack each other. That our nature is not to do that. So when we operate outside of our nature, crazy things happen, bad things happen, people are hurt, we hurt each other, and we don't even realize we're doing it. We don't even mean to. I can tell you that I've experienced this in huge ways, huge, enormous ways. And after a while, you forgive and you forgive and you forgive, and after a while you start to get frustrated. You start to get angry. You start to feel like not forgiving anymore. You start to have that sneaky thing that comes up that says, what does it matter? They're just going to do it again. I want to remind you that the only way that someone can see their true nature is in you. A lot of people will argue with that. They'll say the only way that they can experience a true nature is through God. Now, let me tell you something. The only way they can really, truly experience God, if they don't have any foundation of Him, they don't have any understanding of Him already, is through you. So, I can tell you full well that I've got some work to do. If the way that people experience God is through me, and the way that the people who are really prone to attacking and seeking to undermine, or seeking to stain your name, or seeking to promote themselves by lessening you. This can happen in relationships. It can happen at the gas station. It can happen with your children. It can happen in all areas of your life. But when that happens, that's the tough ones, isn't it? That's the hardest ones for me. Lately, anyways. And I think it's just because I've forgotten that fact. That this is Jesus with skin on. That this is how people encounter God who don't already have a strong understanding of who He is. And so I recognize that this morning in my workout. I want to do better at that. I want to do better at just operating in my nature, which is in love and mercy and in compassion. And I'm gonna do better. And I wanted to challenge you to think about it. What connections, relationships, and so forth do you have in your life that you really have an opportunity to just show love? And maybe you've been faltering a little bit, which is human, and it's okay, don't beat yourself up. But which places in your life can you tighten up a little bit? I know I've got quite a few, and so I want to challenge the both of us to really operate from our nature, operate from the goodness, the compassion, the wholeness, the patience, the kindness that we were created to operate in. And let's continue to point people toward the light, which is alive inside of them. They just don't know it yet. And let's shift this world. I love you guys. Rock out your day, Buttercup. And look, nobody smacked me. That's totally a curling iron. You guys have a wonderful day. I love you. Word.